My dearest one, please come closer with your heart and stay right here with me for just a little while longer. Don't let your fingers slide away. Don't close your eyes, because what I'm about to share with you is something so precious that heaven itself held it in secret until this exact second. It's meant only for you. The great Archangel Michael, the mighty warrior who stands guard over your entire life, was seen at the very edge of forever. Light was pouring from his wings, but tears, real, shining tears, were rolling down his face as he spoke your name so softly that even the stars leaned in to listen. He wasn't crying because something bad was coming. No, my love, he was crying because something so beautiful, so completely breathtaking, is about to walk straight into your life that even an angel as strong as Michael couldn't hold back his emotions. He looked ahead and saw the moment when every single tear you cried alone in your room at 3 a.m. turns into pure liquid gold. He saw the exact second when all the no's you heard, all the doors that slammed in your face, all the people who walked away without looking back, every single one of those moments flips around and becomes the sweetest yes you've ever known. He saw you standing taller than you ever have, with a quiet smile that says, "I made it." And the light around you is so bright that it made heaven go completely still. Angels stopped singing for a moment just to watch you breathe in your new beginning. Please stay with me. Don't move. Don't scroll. Don't blink. Because in the next few minutes, everything inside you is going to feel a gentle shift, like the first warm breeze after a long, cold winter. Archangel Michael bent down from the clouds and whispered these words just for you. Tell the beautiful soul listening right now that I collected every tear they ever cried. I wrote every heartbreak in a book made of gold. I watched them kneel on the floor, asking, "Why me?" And I smiled because I knew the answer. They were chosen. Chosen, my darling. Not punished. Not forgotten. Chosen. Every storm that hit you didn't come to destroy you. It came to wash away everything that was never meant to stay. It came to make room for the kind of blessings that can only fit in a heart that's been cleaned by tears and strengthened by faith. Stay with me until the very last word, because this message is your turning point. It's the moment heaven pressed play on the movie of your life, and the scene you're about to step into is the one where everything changes forever. Michael saw a door that has been locked for years. Maybe a dream you gave up on. Maybe a love you thought was gone forever. Maybe a version of yourself you buried under disappointment. That door is creaking open right now. A gentle, golden key is turning in the lock, and the light pouring through the crack is so warm it feels like the first hug you've needed for years. He cried, not because you lost things, but because of how perfectly you're about to be found. He saw people who once looked past you suddenly turning around with wide eyes, whispering, "How did I miss that?" He saw rooms you were never invited to suddenly saving a seat just for you. He saw your name written on blessings that are already on their way, speeding toward you faster than you can imagine. He saw you waking up one morning very soon, stretching in the sunlight, and realizing you don't feel heavy anymore. The weight is gone. The waiting is over. The tears have done their job, and now they're turning into rivers of joy that will water every dry place in your life. Hold on tight, my sweet friend. This is not just a message. This is heaven scheduling a divine appointment with you right now, in this very second. The next 15 seconds carry more power than the last 15 years combined. You're not late. You're not behind. You are exactly where heaven planned for you to be, so that everything perfect can land softly in your open hands. Michael leaned in closer and said, "Tell them to stop doubting." The delay was never denial. It was me building their crown in secret. Every gem in that crown is a tear they cried. Every golden thread is a prayer they whispered when no one was listening. And now it's time for them to wear it. Can you feel it? Can you feel the gentle weight of that crown settling on your head, even as you read these words? You are stepping into days where blessings don't just visit, they move in with you. They unpack their bags and say, "We're home." The people who overlooked you will remember your name and wonder how they ever missed your light. The chances that slipped away will circle back around, knock on your door, and apologize for being late. You will glow, not because you tried harder, not because you posted the perfect picture, but because heaven itself reached down and said, "This one is mine." Michael didn't just watch your future from far away. He walked every step of it before you, clearing the path, moving obstacles, placing angels at every corner so nothing can stop what's coming. Someone who walked away is about to wake up in the middle of the night with your name on their heart and regret heavier than anything they've ever felt. Something you thought died is quietly being brought back to life behind the scenes. The same hands that once closed doors are about to open gates you didn't even know existed. Every no you heard was heaven protecting you from wrong turns. Every closed door was a gentle push toward the right one. You were never abandoned, my love. You were hidden like a seed buried in rich soil, waiting for the perfect moment to break through and become something breathtaking. Lift your head a little higher. Take a slow, deep breath. Feel the air fill your lungs with new hope. Michael has stopped crying. Do you know what that means? It means your miracle has already started. The tears dried on his cheeks, and the biggest smile you've ever seen spread across his face because he knows what's coming next, and it's better than anything you dared to dream in your bravest moments. My precious one, stay with me just a little longer because heaven went completely quiet when Michael looked deeper into your tomorrow. The angels folded their wings and held their breath because what they saw was so beautiful it felt like the first sunrise after creation itself. He saw you walking on a path made of pure gold, hidden under years of waiting and tears. With every step you took, flowers you didn't even plant started blooming under your feet. He saw you picking up the broken pieces of your heart, not to hide them, but to turn them into wings. Wings so strong they carry you above every storm that ever tried to drown you. Heaven recorded every single time you chose to believe when everything looked hopeless. Every time you smiled through pain. Every time you helped someone else while your own heart was bleeding. Those moments weren't small. They were proof. Proof that you carry something inside you that cannot be copied, cannot be faked, cannot be destroyed. Your heart is rare, my darling. It's the kind that makes angels whisper, "Look at this one. Look how they keep choosing light." You're about to step into a season where everything that confused you suddenly makes perfect sense. The why questions will melt away like morning fog when the sun comes up. Rejection? It was protection. Delay? It was divine timing. Lost love? It was making space for the real thing. Every battle you fought alone polished your spirit until it shines brighter than diamonds. Michael saw you walking away from people who didn't deserve your magic, from promises that were empty, from cycles that kept breaking your heart. And the second you closed those doors, heaven started opening windows so wide that fresh air rushed in and filled every corner of your soul. He saw the moment you smile again, not the polite smile you give strangers, but the one that starts in your toes and explodes out of your eyes. The smile that says, "I'm finally free." He saw you standing in places you once only visited in dreams, wrapped in peace so thick no one can steal it. He saw laughter bubbling up from your belly like a spring that never runs dry. He saw people who ignored you, suddenly unable to look away from the light pouring out of you. Your story is changing right now, in real time, as these words touch your heart. Yesterday's tears are watering tomorrow's garden. The energy that felt like loss is quietly turning into the most beautiful gain you've ever known. Heaven is moving pieces on a chessboard you can't see, and every move is in your favor. Michael placed guardian angels at every crossroads, so no wrong turn can steal your destiny. The people who hurt you, they're becoming background characters in a story that's all about your rising. The wounds that used to ache every night, they're turning into wisdom that will light the path for thousands who feel lost just like you once did. Michael's final words before he flew back to heaven's throne were these: "Tell them the battle wasn't to break them. It was to show them who they really are. Tell them their future is so bright that even angels cried happy tears when they saw it. Your time has come, sweet soul. The light that was waiting behind years of clouds is breaking through right now. The version of you that heaven cried for is waking up inside your chest. You can feel it, can't you? That gentle fluttering, like butterfly wings made of pure hope. Breathe in, straighten your shoulders, adjust that invisible crown. Because what made the strongest archangel weep with wonder is unfolding in front of you at this very moment. The next part of your story isn't just good, it's miraculous. It's the part where miracles stop being things you pray for and start being things you live in every single day. My beautiful friend, stay with me, because from this second forward, everything carries the sweet scent of your rebirth. When Michael looked even closer, he saw a light breaking through every crack in your heart like sunrise through broken windows. He saw a complete turnaround that no person on earth could have planned. He saw your tears turning into precious stones that paved the road to your greatest days. The same heart that shattered into a million pieces is about to overflow with joy so big it spills on everyone around you. He saw the exact hour when you look around and whisper, "Everything is different now." The people who doubted you will stand quietly, unable to speak, because your light will be too bright for words. The opportunities that disappeared will come running back, waving white flags of surrender. The doors that rejected you will swing open with red carpets rolling out just for your feet. This isn't ordinary, my love. This is heaven's grand design coming alive. The season of waiting in the shadows is ending. The season of standing in spotlights you didn't audition for is beginning. The silence around your prayers wasn't God being far away. It was God being a master artist, painting details so perfect they needed time. Every second that felt wasted was actually sacred. Every moment you felt alone, angels were holding you. Every time you whispered, "I can't do this anymore," heaven answered, "Yes, you can, and we're helping." Michael saw your hands touching abundance, so real you could feel its warmth. He saw your name written on invitations to tables you never imagined sitting at. He saw doors opening to rooms filled with laughter, with peace, with love that feels like finally coming home after wandering for years. You're not late, darling. You are right on time. God's perfect, beautiful, exact time. The storm you walked through didn't destroy you. It rebuilt you stronger, wiser, kinder, brighter. The very pain that tried to bury you became the rich soil where your greatest blessings are about to bloom. And when they bloom, oh my goodness, they will bloom suddenly. One morning you'll wake up and the job will call. The love will text. The peace will settle. The money will arrive. The healing will click into place. It will feel like every good thing was waiting backstage for your cue. And the second you said, "I'm ready," the curtain flew open. You're standing at the edge of everything you've ever prayed for. The angels have already rolled out the red carpet. The light Michael saw wasn't just pretty, it was prophetic. It was your promise coming true in real time. That light is your rebirth, your redemption, your grand unveiling. And Michael leaned in one last time and whispered, "Tell them joy is coming disguised as every miracle they ever begged for. When it arrives, they'll remember these words and fall to their knees, thanking heaven for never letting them give up." Your story isn't just turning a page, it's becoming a whole new book. The next sunrise carries your confirmation. The next door you walk through will stay open forever. The next tears you cry won't be from pain. They'll be from gratitude so big it overflows. Michael saw your future, and heaven threw a party because of it. My darling, stay with me, because what heaven saved for this moment will make your heart dance. Michael saw the light around you grow so strong that shadows started bowing down. He saw your name spoken in heaven's courts, not with pity, but with thunderous victory. He saw you walking through fields of golden flowers that grew from every tear you ever cried. Your pain became prophecy. Your waiting became worship. And heaven celebrated because the promise finally came alive in you. Every unanswered prayer was being woven into a tapestry more beautiful than you can imagine. God wasn't ignoring you. He was directing the greatest comeback story ever told. Michael watched you on nights when you pressed your face into your pillow and whispered, "I can't keep going." And yet you woke up the next morning and kept going anyway. That, my love, is what shook the kingdom of darkness. Your quiet faith became a roaring weapon. Your gentle heart became a fortress nothing could conquer. You're about to step into days where you don't chase anything anymore. Peace finds you in traffic. Love recognizes you across crowded rooms. Opportunities fall into your lap like ripe fruit. The people who hurt you will fade into tiny footnotes, while the ones who heal you take center stage. You'll laugh again, so hard your belly hurts. You'll dance in your kitchen to songs that used to make you cry. You'll wake up excited instead of exhausted. That's why Michael cried. Not sadness. Pure, holy awe. Because what's coming isn't just better, it's brand new. You're not walking into improved days. You're walking into divine days. Days that feel like heaven kissed the earth just for you. Heaven has been holding gifts with your name on them. Dreams you buried, love you thought was impossible, peace you thought you'd never find. They've been waiting for you to heal enough to carry them without dropping them. Michael smiled and said, "They're ready now. The gates are swinging wide. The favor is pouring like rain after drought. The divine exchange is here. Soon you'll look back and laugh at how perfectly everything fell apart to fall into place. It wasn't punishment. It was promotion. You weren't losing. You were leveling up. You weren't forgotten. You were being prepared in private for public honor." Michael's final vision was you standing under a sky made of pure light. Angels singing your name like the sweetest lullaby. They weren't praising what you did. They were celebrating what you survived. Your hands raised in gratitude. Your eyes shining with peace that finally stays. And Michael looked at heaven and said, "This is the one we fought for. This is the one who kept going when everything said stop." Your future isn't waiting somewhere far away. It's walking toward you right now. The door that was locked is now pure gold. The energy that felt stuck is flowing like a river. You are in divine flow, my love. The moment of turnaround is here. The tables are flipping. The tears you cried in secret are becoming testimonies shouted from rooftops. Michael says, "Tell them to breathe. It's done. Heaven has already moved." That's why he cried. Not for what you lost, but for how perfectly you're about to win. Your miracle isn't coming someday. It's unfolding right now, in the quiet seconds you're spending here with me. My precious child, stay with me, because the next words come straight from heaven's throne room. Michael saw a light in your future, so bright it rewrote everything around it. He saw you becoming the living answer to prayers you prayed years ago. Heaven didn't choose you because you were perfect. Heaven chose you because you were pure. Even when life was cruel, you stayed kind. Even when people forgot you, you kept giving. Even when no one noticed, you kept showing up. That's why the angels wept with joy. There's a date circled in heaven's calendar with your name in shining ink. On that day, everything clicks. The heavy weight lifts. The slow blessings start running. The heart that barely held on starts overflowing. What's coming isn't small. It's royal restoration. Joy after the longest night. Peace that finally feels like home. Michael saw the exact people meant for you walking into your story. Real love, not games. Deep understanding, not surface attention. Abundance that finds you while you're sleeping. The same places that rejected you will send VIP invitations. The same names that were forgotten will become songs on everyone's lips. Michael didn't just watch your breakthrough. He commanded it from heaven's throne. He declared, "This one's time is now." And every angel shouted, "Amen." You are redemption's favorite story. Grace's living proof. Pain didn't end you. It introduced you to your power. As you read this, something invisible is moving for you. The energy around you is softening like dawn. The weight is sliding off your shoulders. The light is rushing in. Angels who guarded you in battle are now planning your parade.